What?
Been playing at the minor league stadiums.
Oh.
Actually.
You'll probably think that my lineup's set like kind of funky because where everybody's batting, but it works. Especially number 2.
He's fast enough for it.
I just have him there because if Alomar gets on and Bellinger gets a hit, then my guy bats with both of the fucking 2 really fast people on in front of him, and it worked when I first got Bellinger. Like I said, for
Afternoon
the first 3
baseball
games,
here on the show.
Today
we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Indians and the Ballers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Cleveland, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch on its way from Lee. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 now from Lee. And another foul ball.
Oh, this is quickly. I didn't even notice that.
Now Lee will try it again. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Circling under it is Lofton, and he takes care of it for route number 2. Stepping in, number 27. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Now in the box, Andrew Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away.
Yeah, I wanted to play on like the higher difficulties just to see what it's going to be like.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
Again,
3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. On his way to third is Jones. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Like what people told me.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Like,
runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Like PCI towards the ball instead of just looking at
ready
one
with
spot
the first
like
pitch. Here it comes. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The set and the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Tim Koo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Koo.
Man, not really.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball.
I just put it back in.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled
I
just
think
above the
it's funny
zone.
that they have this guy on my my road to the show
Swing and a liner.
and like
That
in my
gets
game.
down, and he's got
And
himself
he
a
ended
base
up,
hit.
getting
He'll
traded
get it into
with me
second.
to
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, that is funny.
So striding
He
in,
started off
Kenny
with me
Lofton,
at,
as he'll look to
Baltimore.
bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield from the stretch. And that one got a piece of him. Striding in, Mookie Betts.
Batting third, the second baseman.
I know his average doesn't really show up, but
First
that's
delivery to
probably
him
not
on the
that
way.
better.
Edge of the zone that time taken and
Because to
ruled
me,
a
it
strike.
goes for more than
I heard
that.
so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from
More than
getting out of a
people have
nasty
been
situation.
playing him at second
This is
on
perfect
that,
right here. A
website.
strikeout or a double play,
been
and he
seeing.
can get right back in control of this inning.
Throws him on the
Yeah,
breaking
that's-
ball that time.
That's-
Mookie
to me,
Betts
that's
is
the
dealt
best
with
spot.
for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Koo over at second. Lofton is over at first with one away. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Bauer pauses. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Counts even to Trout 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drop.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
I'm glad to see a dome. If not, it's 3-1.
God damn.
Dude, you hit it, and I'm like, all right, it's about to go over the wall. Like, I'm
Digging
gonna have
in,
to rob it.
Johnny
And then I'm like,
Bench,
running
as he'll
back.
get
I'm like,
his first
wait, why is there the
opportunity in
ball
this one?
disappearing? And then I
Here
I
comes the
remember
first
that we're playing
pitch.
in the dome.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Can you hear the train in the background?
No.
Okay.
But this will
If you
land
can, just let me
untouched.
know. I'll
I know
mention,
it's a
like,
guessing game, but
sometimes the
usually
train
when
gets
you
really
flip
loud.
that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout
Yeah, I
and a
didn't hear it
2-3
once.
put out for out number 1.
I
Into
tried
the
to
box
mute it
now for Nick
when it first
Markakis.
went, and it was kind of loud.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
Well,
So
they got
sometimes,
to
like,
him
you'll
in the
hear my
first
mic
inning,
click off,
which is
but that's
huge,
just-
but he looks a lot
gets
more
kinda
settled
loud.
into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now Lee will try it again, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Tough curveball that time, but
still
he's
wanna
able to
try
make a little
quickly.
contact to keep this at bat going.
I like him. I mean, I know he doesn't have like the best
velocity
or whatever,
and he will run this one down.
his control is pretty damn good.
For the second out.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing though. I'm better with people with like high velocity, low control.
Nope.
For some odd reason, I don't get it.
Ball 1-0. Hit back up the middle, backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
Wait, did Frank Thomas bat that first inning?
Yeah.
Okay. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He's set to
lead
lead off the
off
whole half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to first. The tag,
both of my uncles took him, and they're like, why do you pitch them? I'm like, dude, I look at the hot and cold zones. I don't really worry about who's batting. It's like I look at that hot and cold zones, and I just try to...
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Do my best.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man
I think I just wing it whenever I'm pitching. But he still doesn't have a home run. I mean, he doesn't have the greatest power, but...
The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Bench over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
I forgot that I'm playing you. I don't have to worry about
digging in, Cliff Lee.
Trying to take you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, bro.
It was a no-doubter.
Oh, yeah,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one skied out toward the right.
Shit, dude. When I first hit
I put my head down and I picked it back up, and I was like, all right, at least my guy's standing right underneath the ball.
He has like 19 power versus Riders.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Bauer.
As we are
set to begin the third inning in this one.
Trevor
popped him up.
Bauer had 2 hits last night against my uncle.
There to
like,
make the
really,
catch is Arenado for the first out.
I was like, you can't just lay him in there to my pictures. I was like,
yeah, last year you could, but not now.
Alomar hit it hard, but lying down his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner toward right center.
I haven't noticed anything. I mean, it's like a regular
Number 51
game.
is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired.
Which I like, because like I said, I can mess around with Call of Duty for like about a week or like Fortnite, because they just been playing it
going in the home half of inning number 3.
And then for like the rest of the month, I can grind out this stuff on the baseball game.
In for ball 1.
Yeah.
Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
So I think I'm the only one that went with that
archetype for
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up,
everybody else went with either balance or they went with
I'm talking about the
shortstop archetype.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the shot out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure
I think I went with double power on my third baseman. It was either double power or I went with the fielding as my second one.
Bellinger
might have been fielding, actually.
But this will land untouched. Leads off first with 1 away.
You only moved him because you were getting Frank, right?
Oh, I forgot who I put over there.
Big hurt.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber pull that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Yeah, it was.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left.
I knew I was going to get him.
Is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
I'm I'm still thinking I'm going to move my guy from third, even though I don't really want to.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 27, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
It'll be interesting to see if they use the changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away.
Sorry, I forgot that I haven't ever sent you a picture of my big stats.
It's fine. I was just curious.
I think it was.
Here's another 0-2.
Power.
And this one's inside and high. 1 and 2.
I think I can still see it. Oh, yeah, I'll pause it too. Just let me know before you unpause it, and I will.
Yeah, it's power because the power always gets the arm strength. So, and he's slow, so yeah, that is power. No, I just know how they do it now on here. Like, I'm just glad that you can't be like.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
It doesn't matter.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down.
High and deep to right center. Lofton going back.
Victor, you can hang a star on that baby.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Hold on. I got that. Alright, one more time.
Well, I said that the 2 home runs was the same pitch in the same location.
Yeah, that's
First pitch coming, here it is.
I can usually like
fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
But throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired.
Helped me a lot with like just knowing it, like when a pitch is going to be down there where it's going to be at.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So far, I overpaid it for like
almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
A fastball
this will land untouched.
Still have a problem because
if I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Jones sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll.
I could have probably did something with that. I don't know. Maybe.
Digging in now.
That was a change up
for 1 for
middle
here in this one.
Down, so you definitely could have
hit hard on the ground is short.
I threw it.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
But I've been picturing, like, on the Hall of Fame difficulty, even like with my starting pitcher and my road
I
to
don't
the
mind
show.
him
So
trying
I've
to
been
drive
trying
the
to,
ball
like,
in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
How you like push it back forward.
The 1-0.
I feel like the accuracy.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Betts has it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Ready once again, Roberto Alomar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Pizza. But it's like it was frozen.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado.
I was gonna say that's
past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there, base hit.
It's a sub place called Charlie's.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it. I've never tried it, but
it's pretty good situation here.
I don't know if you want to.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first.
Oh, I think.
Why? I do that to my uncle sometimes, and he's like, I wish I could have just taken him out before I got a strike on me. So I kind of try to, at least with my friends,
into the on-deck circle now, so that means the
like I'll give them a chance if they're going to. Now my one uncle C.
Here's a blooper out toward left center.
I'm tired of that.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
He gets under my nerves a lot when we play this game.
Ready for another shot
That's
now.
how I am
And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
Why not buy my team? Because I don't have time to fucking no. And even if I do, my team would be like what it is. So.
Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
I tried to get back there that we run up on it.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I like your name though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And it's fouled away.
And you can only do it once for free, and then the rest you have to pay that after that.
One there.
But I only plan on changing it
but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
I wonder if they'll let me do it.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
They don't like Betts at all. That's the second time that they got him with that.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ripken is there and he...
Like, that's the second time in this game, at least, that I've noticed it.
I think that's one of the biggest problems on this game. Like, there's sometimes where they don't even swing and they still say, oh, they went.
Right.
I don't know how they can fix it, though.
They don't call
a...
down for help or nothing for those ones either.
Aroldis Chapman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
I feel like the batter would have, like, wanted them to, wanted help with it instead. But
yeah, even I've seen Nicky do it the most. He even points to the freaking up on first, on first. If he went or
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Did you watch any of that
and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
I forgot, honestly.
Lays off 2-2 now.
It's all right. He's just a dick in
Full
real
count to
life.
Bellinger.
Yeah,
3
I've
balls,
heard
2
about it.
strikes.
Like him
The
being
meat
a
of the
dick.
order due up
But
next. You
He
could
had to
probably
stay down
expect to
with
see
Joe
something you
West
can handle
one
here
game.
with the full count as the
Joe
two-hole
West
hitter.
wouldn't go behind the plate, and they're just staring at each
Throw to
other.
first gets him, so
I don't
the
know if you know
leadoff
this, but you
man's
know
retired
that
here
he's
to begin the
against, like,
sixth.
because he doesn't have a baseball
Digging
card
in
in real
once
life.
again, number 27.
He's
He's off
against,
to a
like,
fast
people
start in this one, 2 for
selling
2,
and, like,
including
trading
a
cards
home
and
run.
shit.
Hit the other way out toward right
That's
field.
why I think on this, like, last year was more
Number 51 is
noticeable.
there,
He
and
doesn't have
makes
a,
the catch for
he
the
didn't
out.
have a tops, like, name in his name. Yeah.
He tripled
I
earlier,
don't know
making
why
it
he's
1 for
against
2
it,
in the
but
ball
he
game.
is.
And that misses inside 1-0.
I can tell the Hall of Fame difficulty with someone
Swung
besides
on and
Lee out
lifted in the
there.
air to left center.
The
Lofton
PCI
is
is
there.
tiny.
Yeah.
Makes the catch, and that'll
That's
retire
probably
the
why I
side.
didn't make it to World Series. That's why I was wondering, like, I don't know if my pitching was a fluke up there or not, like,
the
because
four-hole hitter,
the
Frank
PCI is
Thomas.
so
He's
small.
hitless in his 2
I
at-bats
just
so
don't know
far.
yet.
I wouldn't say that it's a fluke. I would just say it's
Into the
probably a
windup,
little
here
bit.
comes the 0-1.
It's gonna sound weird, but it's
Swing
probably a
and a
little
miss,
bit
it's
easier up there
0-2.
because of it.
Hey,
But
if these guys are
I
going to
mean,
have any
it is.
chance in this one, they're going to have to set their
But
sights
once
a
I
little
give
lower.
up, like, if
You
I give
cannot
up 2 or
expect
3,
to get the
normally
barrel
it
of
was
the bat
over.
to that
Because
baseball.
it'd be
That
hard
is
to, it's hard to
entirely too
score.
high.
And a big swing by the big hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down
something
on
that you might want to
strikes.
think about. Cliff
Strike taken up
PCI
in
when
the
playing
zone.
against Cliff Lee.
Yeah, I
You
know.
look at
It's
this hitter, he
still an
doesn't care
all-star.
about being
Yeah,
down
that's
0-1. He
because
doesn't
his
care about
pronouns
having
are
2
trash.
strikes with him. He's
So
got the
when I
utmost
make
confidence
it
in his
up there,
ability
I'll
to work
probably
back into
take
the
him
count and
out.
get him something over the hard.
But it's
Right.
weird because
Marquez
I don't
has
know
to
why
come in
I was
from the
doing
next
good with
area
him.
code to put this one away. Wow.
Or no, I forgot when I got him.
So
I don't remember
digging
what I
in
was
now,
at.
Ichiro Suzuki, 0 for
Maybe
2
it's more
running
the
to this
control
point.
down in the lower levels.
Ready with the
and
first
then
pitch.
up,
Here it comes.
Up high, it's more of
Liner towards second.
Velocity.
This won't get over the second baseman's glove as
velocity
he's
and
got
then
it
the
to end the
per
inning.
Because it was the biggest example I have is Blake Snell. When I was in in the championship series, he was tearing it up. As the first start on the All-Star, he got ripped
0
up.
for 2 from him so
I'm like,
far in
well,
this
shit.
one.
That's
Fastball is
crazy.
swung on and missed.
yeah, I'm only at
That's straight
413 this
smoke
time, but
at
I've been
99,
playing
guys. It's almost
Call
unfair.
of Duty
Fly
more at the
ball
beginning
right
of this
down the
month,
line
and
and
then,
left. And they can't run
and
it
then Battle
down.
Royale when I come on
The
here.
0-2
I
on
only
his way from
started so hard
Chapman.
because I finished.
The slider is laid
like
off on the inside
823
as
or
it just
something.
misses the
Did they
zone.
start you at 500 or 600?
Fastball swung
600.
on and missed for the first out.
Yeah,
Ready to
600.
take his hacks again, Johnny Bench. As he'll look
And the
to follow up
craziest
the
thing
two-run
is-
homer he launched over the wall last time
Is
up.
you get a crazy jump for XP bonus on that. I jumped up 2 levels when the new season started, and I only played
and he
1
can hit
game
it out to any part of the
because you
ballpark.
still get the
Drilled on
XP
the
for
ground
the
to short.
like
Cool
pennant
over
race
to
and
his
all that
left.
shit.
Throw to
Even if
Thomas
you
is in
didn't
time
go
for
through
the
that.
out.
That's pretty cool.
So it was like 40,000
Now at
XP
the
I
plate,
think I
Nick
got after
Marquez.
playing
He
1
got on
game.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ground ball right side. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate, number 8. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Two and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the
And then my
seats
other
thought that
uncle
was
dogs
strike
down.
3, and they
He
weren't far
uses,
off, but I think that
pulse
was a good
fixing.
call. Looked
And
to
I'm
be
like, dude,
just a bit
don't use
outside.
that.
3 and 2 now.
And he's like, no,
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
That shit fucking my eyes.
And
Even when I watch
that is
somebody
the
use
inning.
it, it's like, holy fuck.
It's like, don't use pulse fixing, man. You have more control over it if you use the analog.
Yeah.
And he
leading off the inning, Pudge Rodriguez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to.
That ball
Wow, that's first home run. I mean,
stretch. You can't put it on the ball.
Yes.
I have that one because
against me. I love it.
1 for 2 games so far.
Because, yeah, I don't know. That's my favorite home run call that I have. I actually had to buy that. That's a fucking.
Into the
I
air,
don't care.
back behind second.
You remember how much it was?
Yeah, it was fucking stupid. You're gonna laugh, but it was like 6K. But I liked it that much. I said, fuck it. I had like 80,000 at the time, so.
Jose Bautista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Out of the marketplace game, yeah.
No, because I'd have bought that. He used it last night.
Rising
That's
fastball there for strike one.
We're moving along late into this one. It's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
It's only because Jose only has 3 home runs right now.
We won that game today because they said, fuck it, we waited long enough. I don't know how long they waited, but they called it after 5.
Bautista swings, and this one's hit well to the left. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Koo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, and they were like 8 and 21.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
And then Alcantara or whatever hit a fucking home run, and that's a Miami pitcher. Off of Bauer.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy.
And the right fielder is there to...
I might just get rid of him, get rid of most of them.
What, did you do anything with that Hicks? Because I know he went silver.
I still have them.
That'd be crazy if he could go to gold. I don't know if he could, but...
I sold some of them, but I had like fucking 25.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Marcell Ozuna is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
I was going to take him out at the start of the 7th, but
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. Thomas has a play, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
He made a fucking
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Yeah, he's done that against me a couple times with my uncle. My uncle's like, look at that big ass motherfucker's just falling it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Well.
I just noticed that next Friday we get 3 new bosses. I can't believe it's been that long already.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With this Mickey
and that changeup makes him jump a swing and a miss.
I really have to grind for this next week then.
I didn't know it was.
Here's a fastball.
I didn't know it was already only 7 days left. So next
Now
Friday.
the 1-1 pitch.
Because I was looking at it when he left.
Can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, it will be. Hopefully Arenado goes up. He's hitting 324 right now. I was kind of getting worried. I mean, I know it's Arenado and it was early, but he was hitting like 250 and now he's hitting 320. God damn. He had 3 for 4 today and 3 RBIs, and he hit a home run.
Oh, I wound up the wrong right-handed pitcher.
Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad.
In now, Kenny Lofton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
even though we're moving into the...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and they get him.
2 years ago, that play wouldn't have happened. Well, maybe
Down
right.
to the
Well,
plate,
yeah,
Mookie
I
Betts,
remember
0 for 3 with a
problems
couple of
with
strikeouts
flags.
for him to this point in the
I think he would
ballgame.
have had to like actually dive towards him.
First
There was
pitch
1 year
on its way.
tagging was fucking
First pitch fastball
stupid as
swung
hell.
on and missed 0-1.
I think it was
They've done a
17.
real nice job
Yeah, I
keeping this
think it
guy in the
was.
wraps in this one. No hits for him so far,
You
and
could
what
run,
stands out
like
to
there
me
was
is
one
they're
time I
going
turned
right
around,
after him.
around
They're
around
not pitching
second,
him
the guy
like they're
had the
afraid he's
ball
going
and
to
he
do
didn't
any
tag me.
damage.
Fly ball out
And he
toward
tried
left
to tag me,
center
but he
field.
missed. And he was right there. Oh, bro.
Acuna will range to his left
But
as
they
he
fixed
tracks
that
this
shit
one
now,
down in left
definitely.
center for the second out of the inning.
The only
Now
thing
at the
I don't
plate,
like
Frank
is
Thomas
some of
will look to
the
bounce back after
outfield
striking out
animations.
his
Like,
last time up.
I
This
played
one's
this
down
dude
to
who
third.
had really
He's
made
right there. And 8 innings
just
have
like
come and
wouldn't
gone
lock
now as
on
the
to the
inning is
freaking
over.
fly ball in the outfield, and he's just doing circles around. I'm like, how is a diamond fielder not going to be able to like?
Stepping
You know,
in and ready for
I know
another
it happens
shot. Number
sometimes, but
27. He
it
homered
happened like
earlier
twice
and is
that
2
game.
for 3 to this point.
I actually found out that I guess it's the animation that you have to let him do a circle. I guess it's the new shit. You gotta let him do the circle. But if you try to move him when he's doing the circle, then it'll fuck up and do it again.
He's ready. Here's the first
I have to
offering.
remember
So
that.
I started doing it, and it worked for one
ground.
game because
This
Trout
is
was gonna
foul
do
for
it,
the
and then I
first
just let
strike.
him do the circle, and then he just caught the ball after that.
Alright.
The
They said
0-1
it's
on its
mostly
way.
by the wall, like even like,
on a strike.
oh my god. That's
If you're going to have
fucking
success
ball.
against some of the
Goddamn.
better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Trout has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Into the box, Andrew Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You're gonna laugh at who I have as my right-handed closer because I don't stick with just one person. I have a left-handed and then a right-handed closer, just depending on
Delivery to him on the
like
way.
who's coming up and stuff.
And he
I
gets a
do
piece
just
here
'cause
as
I'm
this
lucky,
ball's
but
fouled away.
yeah, I'm not talking shit.
The
I'm just
0-1.
saying.
Fly ball out toward left
lucky
center
to
field.
have one like that.
Lufton giving chase. He
But
can't
don't
get
fucking
there
lie,
as it
'cause
falls
he ain't
in.
gonna see you.
Is it Gossage?
Yeah.
Plate, Ronald Acuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Below the zone, a swing
My
and a
uncle
miss.
uses like the
Jones,
Roberto
base runner
Acuna,
at first with 1 out.
even though he has fucking Aroldis Chapman. I'm like, what are you doing?
I did that too, only because I didn't have Chapman and I had Ozuna closer.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench.
Because I know that they would just fucking
ground
put
ball last time up.
lefty
And
killer
he
after
fouls
lefty
this one
killer.
off.
They'd pinch hit. I know they would.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled
I've
away.
given up 1 home run with that Goose Gossage, and it was a home run, and that's been it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's
And
the
he still
0-2
got the
pitch.
save.
Fouled
Because it was
off.
like a 2-run
He was
lead.
able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely
I'm in
late.
Houston.
That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there,
That's
definitely
funny.
threw his timing off.
And that's through for a hit.
Oh God, is that Lofton?
Yeah.
So now they'll have runners
But
on
he's
the
on
corners
it.
with 2 away.
Yeah.
I
Now
found it
batting,
second. I was like,
Nick
oh
Martinez.
God, he's
And
got
the
Mike
runners at the
Trout in
corners
just a little
now.
bit. I was like, wait a minute.
This is pulled
That's
into
Lofton.
right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning
I didn't
is
even see
over.
who's coming up. I accidentally fucked into his. But, alright,
Jordan
here we
Hicks
go.
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
He's not doing bad.
Standing in,
No.
Mike Trout. It was a fly out for
I mean,
him in his
especially
last
for
trip.
when he wasn't wrong, but no one was
First
there.
pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I think you're at 94. Oh, fuck.
And in real life, his
Lofted in the air out
fastball,
toward right
I
center.
don't know if it's his sinker that he threw, but
Marquez
his
is there,
fastball,
and that
it
won't
being at
help the
104,
cause.
it
It's a
moves
quick
like a
out here to
freaking
start the
sinker
home
because of
ninth.
how fast it's fucking thrown.
Settling in
Yeah,
now.
I've seen
Ichiro
it.
Suzuki
They
hit
can't-
the ball pretty well in his last
Obviously, they
at-bat,
can't
but
make
it
a
resulted
sinker
in a
or a
line out.
fastball
Yeah,
with
he
like
hit it
that
hard.
kind
That's
of
all you
movement,
can
but
ask. You can't control the
they
result
did,
sometimes,
he'd be
Matty. Just
fucking
unlucky
OP
with the
as shit.
placement.
Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving this way.
Only at
but
95.
that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Yeah, I know.
One out, nobody on. Popped him up.
That's the pitch I struggle with the most. That was a fastball, right?
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hit. I still can't hit them fucking high
Digging in and
fastballs.
looking for more. Pudge
Especially at 100.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
That last that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension.
Stupid, but if I go to
this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
What is this fucking 75, 80? If I go to the championship series again, I might pick his ass
up. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around?
He's bad.
It's a first base umpire. It's ball one.
He's not bad. It's his
1-2.
control is just really bad.
Now he chops at his sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate.
On to first, and that's your ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
My 2 through 6 hit out.
They all goes to Cliff Lee.